Today's topic is surface area and volume of revolution. Surface area for the curve y equals to fx, s equals to integration 2 pi y ds about x-axis. ds equals to square root of 1 plus dy dx whole square dx. In the diagram, you see the red curve is the function y equals to fx and p0, p1, p2 up to p5 are the points on the curve. Let us take the arc p1, p2, p1, p2 revolving around x-axis and it's making the area made by the circles of radius x1 p1 and x2 p2. So let us find the surface area of this green circular ring. So that is integration 2 pi y ds. How? The circumference is 2 pi y. Y is variable, so at x1 y is x1 p1, at x2 y is x2 p2. Circumference multiplied by the arc length. Arc length is ds. So the total area is 2 pi y into ds. Now the area under the curve y equals to fx is integration from a to b 2 pi y ds. Surface area for the curve x equals to gy. S equals to integration 2 pi x ds about y-axis. ds equals to square root of 1 plus dx dy whole square dy. Surface area for parametric equation of the form x equals to ft, y equals to gt. S equals to integration 2 pi y ds about x-axis. S equals to integration 2 pi x ds about y-axis. Here ds equals to integration dx dt whole square plus dy dt whole square dt. Surface area for polar equation r equals to f theta. S equals to integration 2 pi y ds about x-axis. S equals to integration 2 pi x dx about y-axis. ds equals to integration r square plus dr d theta whole square d theta. Volume of revolution v equals to integration pi y square dx about x-axis. V equals to integration pi x square dy about y-axis. Here is a question. The circle x square plus y square equals to a square revolves about the x-axis. Show that the surface area and volume of the sphere thus generated are respectively 4 pi a square and 4 by 3 pi a cube. Let us take the formula of surface area, that is 2 pi integration y square root of 1 plus dy dx whole square dx. Here the limits for x are minus a and a. From the circle equation we can find dy dx, that is minus x by y, and let us put this in the formula. And we are getting in the numerator as x square plus y square, which is actually a square, and square root of a square is a, and that is out of integration. And we can apply the property of definite integration, and that is minus a to a integration dx is 2 into 0 to a dx, and if we do the integration of dx, then that is x and limits are 0 and a. So the result is 4 pi a square. Volume formula is pi minus a to a x square dy. Here x square is a square minus y square. So putting that, let us do the integration and get the result 4 by 3 pi a cube. Another question, determine the surface area for parametric equation x equals to cos cube t, y equals to sin cube t. Here let us find dx dt and dy dt and put in the formula for parametric form. So this is the parametric formula where the formula are same, but ds is square root of dx dt whole square plus dy dt whole square dt. Next question, the arc of the parabola y equals to x square from 1 1 to 2 4 is rotated about the y-axis. Find the area of the resulting surface. So this one also you can work out yourself. Here is Gabriel's horn. If the function y equals to 1 by x is revolved around the x-axis for x greater equals to 1, find the surface area and volume. Let's see here, the surface area is infinite and volume is finite. This is the book of Professor Richard Brown, and here the surface area and the volume are derived. Volume V equals to integration a to b ax dx, where ax is pi fx square. So pi fx square, pi into 1 by x whole square dx. Now this is the improper integral. So to find the integral, we have to do by this way. Limit b tends to infinity 1 to b 1 by x square dx. So equals to pi limit b tends to infinity. Integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x and limits are 1 b. Putting the limits, we are getting minus 1 by b plus 1, and if we take the limit b tends to infinity, then we get only 1. So the volume is pi only. Next, let us find the surface area of this Gabriel's horn. Surface area formula is integration a to b 2 pi fx square root of 1 plus f dash x whole square dx. F dash x is minus 1 by x, so we are getting square root of 1 plus 1 by x for term. Now to calculate this, let us apply the comparison test. Here square root of 1 plus 1 by x power 4 is greater than root over 1, which is actually 1. Now if we take gx as 2 pi 1 by x square root of 1 plus 1 by x power 4, which is greater than 2 pi 1 by x, if we take this one here and take this terms as hx, and which is greater than 0, and then we can write that integration 1 to infinity gx dx greater than integration 1 to infinity hx dx by the properties of integrals. And applying the comparison test, if integration 1 to infinity hx dx, for this case if hx diverges, then gx is also divergent. Now let us find this integration 1 to infinity hx dx. Hx is 2 pi 1 by x, So we know how to find this type of integration. Just now we have done it. So 2 pi limit b tends to infinity, integration 1 to b 1 by x dx, and integration 1 by x is log x. So 2 pi limit b tends to infinity log x limits are 1b. Then 2 pi limit b tends to infinity log b after putting the limits. Then if we take the limit as b tends to infinity, we are getting infinite. So the surface area is infinity. Very interestingly, in Gabriel's horn, the surface area is infinity but the volume is finite. So here we can understand like this, that if we paint the Gabriel's horn, then we need infinite amount of material to paint it, but to fill it we need finite amount of stuff. Next question, find the volume of the paraboloid generated by revolving the part of parabola x square equals to 4ay, a greater than 0, between the ordinates y equals to 0 and y equals to a. Here let us draw the parabola which is revolving around y-axis and ordinates are 0 and a. Now you can apply the formula for volume and you can find it yourself. Here is the diagram to understand the paraboloid. Another question, the area enclosed by the asteroid x power 2/3 plus y power 2/3 equals to a power 2/3 revolves about x-axis. Find the volume of the solid generated. So applying the volume formula, you can work out this sum also. Books you may follow: Advanced Engineering Mathematics by Krzyk, Higher Engineering Mathematics by Grewal, Engineering Mathematics Volume 1 by Tashpal.